Good morning. Hope y'all are doing great. Wow, we've had a holiday, Thanksgiving. We've all stuffed ourselves. Hopefully you didn't gorge yourself too much, but you had a great time with family since we were last together. And lots has gone on. We've had pool leaks, plumbing problems, septic problems, sick kids, Hope's 8 months pregnant and ready to bust. And so we've just been crazy busy around here. I did get to go and share at Ron Watkins' Celebration of Life. Some of you know him. He was our vice president of field support for over 30 years, and he passed away had a bicycle crash and passed away a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago almost now. But I got to share at his service this past weekend. That was amazing. Lots of football things have happened. But here we are, beginning of December, and I do want to let the algorithms warm up. Good morning, everybody from Nebraska, and where are we people? Where are y'all joining us from? Just punch that in there. That's good to see, just to kind of know where we're having people join from. But this is the 12th month we've been working on your rhythms. Not your circadian rhythms that are the natural rhythms of the universe, but the rhythm of you making a choice to be in this business, and every month to start each month with intention and proactive with the end in mind and finish it strong. And this is our 12th month, December 2023, and this is our call to start well. We're a little late into the month because the first Wednesday fell on the 6th. Today's the 6th, right? Yep. So we're not behind the 8 ball, but we typically like to do this, the first 2 or 3 days of the month. But here's the deal. How many of you been on, or either been on or listened to all 12 calls? That would be kind of cool to see. I see Nicole's joining. I see Waco. I see Cleveland. See somebody's at the beach. I'm jealous. Pasadena, Texas. But what we're trying to figure out here is if you haven't done it yet, you have to start with good intentions. And the picture on the screen is going to become very appropriate here in just a minute. But for 36 years, I have had a rhythm. I learned it the hard way because I didn't qualify. There was 1 month we didn't qualify our business early on. Weren't paying attention, missed part of our paycheck. So we learned the lesson the hard way. But we learned to manage our business by managing our month, because our paycheck came monthly and it was driven by what we did. And that's what I'm trying to instill in you. I feel like we were so naive and we wanted this business to work so bad that we just listened to what people told us and we did it. I don't know if that can kind of register with you, but I think nowadays a lot of people think they know how to do this. They're going to do it all on social media. They're going to do it all with texting. They're going to do it all with events at a booth. They're going to do it all with, I don't know, different things. But we have to, it's a relationship business. So we have to start each month out. The number one thing that I like to focus on is who are the people in my business, in my life, that I'm going to reach out and touch and move to a higher level with me during that month. When somebody first starts in this business, one of the easiest ways to start is, we're going to talk about list here in a minute. I don't have a slide for this one, but it's making a list of who you would come in contact with this week. Even if you weren't signing up to do Juice Plus, let's look at your life. Because my mom always said, you don't go out and do Juice Plus, you go out and do life and take Juice Plus with you. You don't go out and do Juice Plus and try and partition it from the life you live. You go out and do the life you live, see the people you normally see, and take Juice Plus with you. So, it's Sunday night, and in this we're just pretending right now. In this next up-and-coming week, make a list of who you're going to see, whether you were doing Juice Plus or not, whether you were, nothing's going to change. Just make a list. Who would you see dropping your kids off at school? Who would you see at the gym? Who would you see at an appointment you might have this week? Who would you see at Bible study? Who would you see walking in your neighborhood, like somebody in the driveway that you always see? Who would you see at the grocery store, possibly at the dry cleaners? Whatever your normal, wherever you, at the golf course, at the pickleball court. I don't know what you do. Maybe you do hot yoga. But if this week unfolded before you, just make a list of who you would see if nothing else changed in your normal everyday life. Who would you see this week? Okay. And that's a good way to start the month off, because we need to have people to talk to. You need to have new people to talk to. You need to have goals for the month. You should be having a coaching call at the beginning of every month with your upline, your mentor, your person that's brought you in this business, or the leader above them that understands this journey, that has a track record that can help you, hold you accountable. So we need big goals for the month, and your goal can be bigger if you base your goal on you reaching out. Who could you reach out to this week and find out the people on your team what their goals are? Help them set their goals, and then your goals get bigger, because your goal are this jigsaw puzzle of all these other smaller goals coming together, and all of a sudden your puzzle opens up before you. So I want you to do that. I want you to start December well. Now, before we get into, we're about to get into the meat of this, but one more thing here. Thanksgiving till January, it can be. I was listening to a podcast that I listened to. I don't know if any of you all listen to Outdoors with the Morgans. It's a fun family up in Ohio. And they have a farm, and they cut wood and shoot deer and take care of an autistic child. And just a fun, wholesome family. They got tractors and guns and things I like. The mom's into fitness, and they got grandbabies coming. Kind of they're in my stage of life, but it's just fun to see them living in the outdoors. And he was saying this week how he was in a rut. How he was like the holiday season and everything's just kind of like, felt like everything was frozen, and that the normal stuff going on just wasn't happening. And he said he knew it was his own fault to get out of his rut. But you can either let Thanksgiving till the end of the year put you in this rut and this slowdown and this depression that life's kind of just in frozen motion. Or, for me, I need this time of year to plan, to reflect, first of all, to plan, and to implement things and communicate with people that I want to be a part of this amazing new year I'm about to kick off. I mean, we want to kick off an amazing 2024. So, one of the things I would encourage you to do is think about, excuse me, the 3 questions that we ask all the time to start each month well. What's going really good right now? So when you start your coaching call for December, you're going to look back and say, what went well in November? Our new CEO, Travis, we've got so much going on. Momentum is amazing right now. Our momentum is stronger than before COVID. I mean, it's unbelievable. He's an amazing leader. So we've got good momentum. But what went good? What went well? What things happened that you want to keep doing? You want to repeat? You want to grab them and do them even better in November? Go grab those things. That's what you need to do for this month. Look back at November. What were some things? What things got in your way that you need to move those obstacles? Where did you procrastinate? What didn't go so well? Maybe you tried to do a salad in a jar, and you decided you're more of a sourdough person or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you tried something and it just wasn't your thing, and you want to quit doing that and move on to something different. And then, based on the answers to those first 2 questions, what needs to change to make December better than November? Best month ever, okay? But now, the reason I love this time of year, you need to, maybe a coaching call, but you need to ask those questions, not about November, but you need to look back and ask those questions about 2023. In the year 2023, what went well? What didn't go well? What got in the way? Where did you procrastinate? And what do you need to change to go into 2024 and make it a much better year for you, your family, your business? And so that's where Santa Claus comes in, because he taught us one principle. I don't want to say anything because we don't know who's listening to this, but let's just assume that Santa Claus is real and wise for all of our kids that might be listening. And it's certainly a fun time of year, but Jesus is the reason for the season. But let me show you something. Let's talk about some lists, okay? So let's look at list number one. I mean, we want to make sure we're on Santa's nice list, not his naughty list. But let's use his wisdom, making your list, checking it twice, and think about what are some good lists for us to work on at the end of the year that could make December amazing, that could make us have a field ripe for harvest as we go into 2024. So I want you to write your goals down. You know, a question to ask yourself to help you with this is, this time next year, how do I want my business to be different? What do I want my business to look like? Paycheck, title, benefits, whatever you're looking for, qualifiers. What do you want your business to look like a year from now? And set some goals for you to hit that. Just a quick warning, you can list your goals, go over them with your mentor. I'm way past these New Year's resolutions. I don't function that way. I want my goals to be more important than something that you try in January. You can go find all those people at the nearest gym or health club. There are a few in there that are serious and they're making a life change and they got a new direction. But most of them have they've done it before. They've joined the gym. They've got 6 good weeks of navigating the crowds and they're settled back to where they were. And people in our business, well, I'll see them go to an event like a boot camp, and they're so excited, but they leave and come home. And I say Monday affects them more than they affect Monday. They come home, and Monday happens, and they just turn into a thermometer, which reads the temperature, and you have to adjust. You take aspirin, you take Tylenol, you put on a blanket, you put on shorts, and you just adjust to whatever is around you. But the real leaders, the real people that want to make things happen, they're thermostats. When Monday happens, they adjust the temperature to what they want it to be and build the life and business they want to build. So make your goals, and if you've just been a New Year's resolution person, put some priority on these. And how can you make sure they happen? Find somebody that will hold you accountable as you make your goals. That's what we do in our business with our coaching. And we'll help you with this. I mean, this call, as we start, as we do the first one in January, this call is at a higher level than me being able to coach you or hold you accountable. But it should guide you into the behaviors for you making sure you do have somebody to hold you accountable. Who's holding you accountable that you're going to get on the phone with, you've already got on the phone with, to make sure December, what happens in December is what you want to happen in December. Goals, activities, roll up your sleeves at the end of the month and finish it and get it done. Who's that person for you? I don't know. Next list. The most important list in our business is your memory jogger. It's that active, it's not static, it's dynamic, it's growing, it's living and breathing because you meet new people every day. When is the last time you updated your memory jogger? Is it current? Do you have the people you want to talk to right now about doing our January Jumpstart and Shred when we kick off the new year? I'll tell you about that in a minute. But you need to update your memory jogger. Because when you've got a spare moment, we're all busy. When you've got a spare moment, who on your list are you going to call next? Do you have 50 people that you know what your next step with them is to share Juice Plus, to share our business, to encourage them, motivate them, inspire them? Harriet Seltzer's the inspirational queen. If you need inspiration, call Harriet. She can inspire anybody. So there's a link there I want you to use. It may or may not have exactly what you want. There's videos, there's training courses. You can download memory jogger sheets. And Hope, you can put in the chat the link to the growth journal that has a memory jogger for every month in it. So you can update your memory jogger monthly, okay? And this is what it's going to look like. You're going to create and build a Google sheet that has your memory jogger, name, email, where they're from, how you know them, and what the next step is. What is the next step? What are you going to do next with these people? Okay? All right, let's keep going here. Maybe your Christmas card list is inside your memory jogger. So do you need to take your Christmas card list that lives over here isolated somewhere, and you need to put it in your memory jogger and decide what the next step is to reach out to them. Send them a Christmas card, and then, hey, I got your card, you got my card. We got to do a better job of staying in touch this year, and you start the conversation process. What are you doing for New Year's health goals? Who could you reach out and touch and call that? I don't know. But your Christmas card list would be a great list of people to reach out and touch as the new year rolls around. List. What about your customers? How could you be grateful for your customers? Maybe a capsule essentials only customer. Maybe they're wanting to get healthier. Maybe they're skinny. Maybe they're obese. Maybe they're just overweight, want to lose a few pounds. But our shred and our complete and our plan for the year is to get healthy. If you're overweight, getting healthy is going to mean those 2 meals you replace with a shake. It's a reduction in calories. You're going to lose weight. Somebody else that's underweight, they may be doing the 2 smoothies in addition to their meals, you know? So how have you reached out to your customers to help them get the best price? To help them get their kids on it for free, maybe? To join us in the January Jumpstart for 24? They need complete in their hands to start with us in January. So what does your customer list look like? That preferred customer list that we get emailed to us on a regular basis. It's a gold mine if you dig deep into it. And in your coaching calls, when you're coaching your team members, that's one of the things. All these lists, you need to encourage them to get into the same list, okay? Customers is a great list to work on. Events. What events are on your list or your calendar already for 2024? Level Up, Peachtree Boot Camp, regular weekly events. These coaching, do you have these coaching calls on your calendar, first Wednesday and last Wednesday? Sometimes with the 5th week or a holiday, it can change a little bit, but if you hope you can put that in there too. The calendar link, makealife.com/coaching calendar, will let you know about these events that are coming up. And we usually have at least 90 days in advance those lists on there, so you can add those to your calendar. What about your qualifiers? This would actually be list number 4. I don't know. The amazing creative person sometimes is not always the math person, so this should be list number 4. Who are your qualifiers? Do you want to grow your qualifiers this year? How many of you would like to grow your qualifiers by... You'd like to double your qualifiers this year. Would that be an amazing goal? I would measure the growth of your business and your ability to lead people. How many 3 clubs could you develop in your business this year? If you're not 3 club yet, you need to become a 3 club. That means you're leading 3 people. And everybody doesn't do this. They sell different products. There are different things going on. But I've found that a 3 club is a good, steady, reliable $1,000+ per month that you can just count on. Who would you like to help build that reliable, dependable $1,000 a month income from our business? How many qualifiers do you have? Are you qualified? That'd be the first question. And think of our club levels as how many people you're leading. If you're a 3 club, you're leading 3 people and have helped them see and build a qualifying business. And a qualifying business is basically 12 families on the product. That's the way I look at it. You can look at 24 people or 12 families. Free kids, 12 families, mom and dad, you're going to have a qualified business if you focus on the trios, okay? And let's look at a couple more things. We're going to do a special training on December the 13th. It's going to be a little bit of new year, new you, things we need to do to have the best year ever in 2024. It's going to be a little bit about goal setting, a little bit about what resources and what things are available to you to make that happen. So you see, like, you can lay down. It's kind of like, okay, we're going to most of us are going to go somewhere with family and have a Christmas feast again like we did Thanksgiving and eat more than we should. But you know what? You can go to the table, sit down, But until you pick up your knife and fork and put it in your mouth, you've not engaged in or benefited from all that food sitting in front of you. And that's what we want to talk about on the 13th is what is Travis Garza, our new CEO? What is the company laid before you that you can take advantage of for 2024? And then the next day, if you're QSSC and above, we're having our major leadership call on the 14th, and there'll be a lot of information. So make sure if you're QSSC or above, you should have gotten an email this week with a Zoom link for a call on the 14th, okay? So that's our call schedule is coming up. We kind of take a break between Thanksgiving and Christmas and don't really push the Peachtree Boot Camp events. It's 2/3 sold out. There's about 100 seats left. And Travis Garza, our CEO, is speaking, and we're going to make the speakers are going to have some videos, and we're going to have a big push to finish getting the last few seats at that event right after Christmas. I'll have a video for you, a powerful video about the history of this event, how it started in 1989 as 13 people flying into Atlanta to sit at a table together to plan 1990. We came together to plan what that new year would look like. And it grew into kind of the boot camps. A few years, after we did it, Bobby and Lisa had started doing boot camps, but our leadership planning for the year morphed into our first boot camp. And we kick off the new year every year with the Peachtree Boot Camp. It's February 9th and 10th this year. Hope you might put the link in there where they can register and find out more information if they want to. But we're super excited about February 9th and 10th and hope you will join us. And more to come on that. Hope put the link there for our growth planner so you can help you manage your month. It's got to help you have a quiet time every morning, plan your week, activate your days with activities. There's the 3 questions we talked about. And it doesn't matter to me if you buy a journal, buy 12 for the year. We focus on the month. You get a new journal each month. You can download a free PDF version or you can put it on your iPad. It's not a money thing. We just want to make that available because it's a resource that we use. Okay, I don't have a lot of details, but coming soon, I know you're going to find out on the call on the 14th. I know there's some new videos being made, new resources happening, but it's going to be a company-wide Jumpstart 2024. And we'll all be using the Shred protocols to kick off the new year with a healthy jumpstart. And details are coming soon, but just be prepared. It's going to be one of the best things we've ever done collectively together to kick off the new year. So that's coming. And in the next, what's today, the 6th? Yeah, in the next 10 days, you'll have all the details, okay? Just know it's coming. Start making your list of who would you like to shred with you in January to kick off the new year with a healthier mission. Maybe you've got, brand new prospects, but also people that are on essentials that aren't on completes yet. Get them to order complete and join you. Get them ready, okay? And the other thing that we've done 2 of these. The first one I did for Carol Garner's team, and I would almost say that a 400-pound refrigerator had fallen on me the day before, and I was like not my normal ever-ready energy bunny self. And it went okay. I did another one for Mick and Jenny, and I felt like the pieces were coming together. But BOM is Business Opportunity Meeting. We've done them for years. We used to have boardrooms and office buildings. We paid a fortune in rent. But we've got technology now. And in 2024, we're going to be doing regular events for you, kind of whiteboard sessions, 20 minutes on Zoom, so that you can bring prospects. You may get somebody excited, but they have questions about the product, about the business. And that business opportunity meeting is 20 minutes. It's company, it's product, and it's our business model, and then 3 options to get started. So we're going to be doing those details coming on that. So went a little over on our time today. Hopefully you, like me, enjoy this time of year because people are making decisions. They're either regretting They're excited about what 2023 laid the foundation for them. They're regretting they didn't get off their A double blank and do what they wanted to do. They just kept talking about it and never did it. You have people in our business that they let our restart keep them from setting goals and building their paycheck. They just procrastinate and they put off what they want to do till the next month. It's kind of like, it's okay. I'll just do it next month. But leaders, successful people set goals, have deadlines, and they use urgency to destroy procrastination. It's your choice. You can continue to delay and participate in the human race's adoption of procrastination as the easy way out. Or you can set goals, roll up your sleeve, and finish what you started each month so that you can manage your paycheck, manage your business, have it grow in the way you want it to grow, and set an example for those on your team to do the same. So we're going to close the month out with a bang at the end of the month. I hope you and your family have amazing times together. Just like this weekend, my wife's whole side of the family is coming to our house because we gave up on trying to do it close to Christmas, because the more babies you have, the more marriages you have, you get in-laws and all kind of schedules and out-of-town travel. So we're having a big, huge Christmas this weekend, and then our more nuclear family will do stuff right around Christmas. So hope you have a great season of joy. Jesus is the reason for the season, and just know that we're here to help you. But most importantly, the rhythm right now that you need to commit to is, I'm going to start my month with intention, purpose, and proactivity. I'm not going to just lay back and make it happen. Let it happen. Okay? Have a great day, and we'll talk on the 13th, our special training, and then again at the end of the month. Look forward to seeing you soon.